Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to another beautifully polygonal day here on my Minecraft server. I have a bed up here now. I decided to sleep here and give me some early morning breakfast because there's some things I was going to do, and I told you I would show you today what was going on upstairs. So that's what we're going to do. I've already taken off my armor because I will be doing a time lapse in a little bit. You'll see that. Let me bring down... Alright, first let me bring down these, because I'm going to use those most often. And let me bring down these. Oh, yeah, let me do it like this. And then I'll have, well, this and this and this ready to go. You'll see. Alright. So I've got a lot of sandstone here, as you can see, and that is because I will be doing a time lapse. So if you're not into time lapses, just go ahead and skip ahead when it starts. That's cool. I don't mind. I find it soothing. So that's why I include them in my videos whenever I can. And we've gotten to this point so far. I've had to throw in some extra torches because I came up here earlier and tried to sleep, and there was a mob nearby. Looked around, couldn't find him, peeked up here, and sure enough, it was green, and I was scared for a brief moment, so I came up here and knocked him, and I tried to knock him into the tube here so he would drop down, but then the second hit vanquished him. He was done for, so that wasn't going to happen. Okay, so what we're doing up here is the actual mob area where they're all going to be spawning, and then periodically flushing down into the center and then tossed down the tube to their demise. And that's going to begin here. And I have decided that this is going to be the wall layer. So let me do that in just a moment. But first I need to make sure I get this central corridor thing done. Because if I don't do this right the first time, I might have to go to a place where I can kind of climb up and do something from underneath. Alright, so what we've got here is a section that needs to go out 8 because we will be utilizing water. So 1, this one counts as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this is the block onto which water will flow. This one is going here because I'm about to put something on there. And let me see here. This one goes here. This one goes here. Coming back. Alright, so, see, I lost count already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This one comes off. Oh, I better be real careful. Alright, one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Apparatus. Okay. Yes, I do have the texture of a boomer right now. I was a little inspired, so that's what I did. Okay, so apparatus. Boom. Okay. So this is going to have to be a block because it's going to do a thing. And this one, what I'm on, is going to have to be a block. But this one needs to be a half slab. Yeah. And, whoop, coming down. This one needs to be a half slab. Okay. Okay, so just like that. Let me go ahead and put this back up, bring this down, put that up, and bring this down. That'll go there. That'll go there. Onto this block will eventually be a bit of water. And that's how it's going to work. Just like that. Now, could I do a quick test? I don't need to. I know that block will charge it and that will power it. But if you'd like to, sure, let's go do that. Why not? Wait, can I sneak off right here? Oh, so close. Tester switch, activate. Did you hear it? Go take a look at it. Oh. There it is. Now it's up. Okay. So when the power goes up, there will be a block here, right? And, of course, there'll be an exit over there. So whenever the power goes up, the piston will be extended, and the water, there'll be a source water block there, will be trapped. But when the power goes off, the piston will detract, and the water will flow. Whoosh. flushing them to here. Let's count them off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's perfect. All right. So now you know what's coming up next. That's right. I've got to build that out on that side as well, but I got to finish it up on this side, and I've got to build the wall up. So what I think I'm going to do is probably I'm going to do the other one, start doing it, and then we'll start replicating them. And let's see if I can get that done in a time lapse or two, because you don't need to see that over and over again unless you're going to see it at 16 times speed. So here we go. Hiya, gang, and welcome back. I hope you enjoyed that. And I say hope because I don't know if it's going to work or not. I'm going to have to look at it in posts. But I wanted to make sure I got this part done next, just to kind of put a bow on it real fast. My little guy, I didn't know he had arms and feet. Oh, well. Anyways, yeah, as I was going along, you probably saw this, but I was dropping blocks left and right that didn't need to be there. So let's so delicately get rid of some of these. Boom, boom, boom. Right? Or regather them, I should say, because these are precious, precious resources. That took a lot of blocks to make this. Just this much stuff, you know? So, I don't know. It would be better for me to use wood, but I think aesthetically it looks better with this sandstone. Smooth sandstone specifically. I suppose you could go the other way also. Also, whoops. Yum, 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 yum. Get my bar up there real fast. It'll be dark pretty soon. You saw the sun was starting to go down. You can kind of see it going down there too. Whoop, whoop. Okay. So I lit up the top of it. Hopefully nothing will spawn up there because I don't have any weapons. All I've got is this pickaxe, as you can see, and the miscellaneous things. I already ran into one skeleton during that time-lapse recording. I took care of him. I tried to push him down the chute. He wasn't having it. But hopefully you saw a little bit around it. I think I pointed out or showcased the drop chute end cap. was just a sequence of stairs heading up. And let me see if I can get over there and take a look at that real fast. And if you didn't see it, this is what it looks like. Also, you can see that I was exactly right over there on that ladder, but this one went up a couple. I actually think I preferred having it up a little bit, because now it's going to be a little difficult. From this point forward, I have to start doing it over there now, but from this point forward, I'm going to need to build that as I go, and if I forget, it'll be problematic. Believe you me. Okay, so here's the end cap. I don't want to go down there because I'll have trouble getting up, but I think it looks pretty good. And of course, the home base down there, or the receiving island for this particular contraption. I could fall from here and make it, I think, but I don't want to risk it. As you can see, I took a bad fall during the very first part of the recording when I first started doing it, and it was one of those situations where I was walking and I hit the shift button and everything was fine, and then all of a sudden I just ran running right off to my demise. And I missed the first platform, and I was like, okay, that's fine. But then I hit the fence post down on the very bottom where the collection sorting system is, So I died there. So I had to jump on, get down there, and gather up my things, and all of my things weren't there. I was missing half of the stacks, and none of the redstone stuff was there. So I really panicked and jumped into the water. I grabbed a couple pieces of dirt that were sitting right there, off of the ladder to the sorting system. Took one or two torches off the side of the building and just jumped down in there and started diving around, and I happened to find everything. It was very fortunate. Okay, so you've already seen this in part one at a time, so now you can see it inside. And with this, the way it's set up, you know what, let me pull that guy off, and that one probably won't matter. But what's going to happen is as the circuit alternates back and forth downstairs on the redstone, and all of these go up and all of these comes down, it will release one of these water blocks that will flow and fill. And I'm just going to put them all the way across. So they're all going to flow to the central chamber, which will then bloop down in and flow down to their demise. Does it have to be too high? I don't think so. You could do it if you'd like. I think I'm going to leave it the way it is because I've already built it. And I've never had... I shouldn't say never. I've not had sufficient issue with a one drop into a water stream before to worry about it. But if you wanted to make sure that your guys dropped and stayed down there, you might want to go with a too high, like here. But like I said, I've not had sufficient or significant problems with it to even note it, really. I'm sure it happens. It's just not something I concern myself with. I got ahead of myself there, one sentence too soon. Okay, so that's that. Let me go ahead and see what happened. I got to go edit the time-lapse now that you saw previous to this, but but the work for which was done after. And we'll see how much time I've got and whether or not I'm going to do any more time-lapses for the top here. In fact, if there's going to be more time-lapses, you will see them presently. Alright gang, welcome back. The sun is setting, so I'm going to be quick about this and show you the top. This is what I ended up doing. The more observant of you would have noticed that I put an extra redstone and repeater on the other side, actually, but I've since taken care of that, and now I've wrapped everything up. I'm looking at the top here. As you can see, the interior is still lit because I have not done the waters yet, but I wanted to put something up there, a little decorative, so I put the torches up. I don't know. I might do some more. I might actually put the checkerboard on the roof as well. We'll see. Let me go hop in bed real fast and get what I need to get. Do I have the buckets here already? I'm going to have to go downstairs and grab stuff, I think. Yeah. All right, so let me take a nap, go downstairs, grab the stuff I need to grab, and then I'll be right back, and we'll wrap it up. So I'll show you how things are going to work, and we'll get this thing operating. All right, so I'll see you in a minute. All right, gang, I'm back, and I've just got to turn this off real fast. That'll retract all of them. We'll go up to the top and start seeding them with water. I'm going to do it the old-fashioned create your own infinite water supply as you go a long way. So I only need these 4 buckets. Actually, I probably only need 3 for the building itself, but I'm keeping one for myself because you know I want to have one on hand. Handy, trusty, dusty, rusty. All right, these guys. And I'm going to do it along the top first and work my way down. All right. So I'm not worried about the torches. They will simply go into the... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I might have to do it. Unlimited water source. Is it going to work? I think it did. Let's try again. Here. Come back here. Nope. It's not. Alright, so I guess I am doing it the long way. I'm going to make sure I have... 1. Start from scratch. 2... 3, 4. I'm going to be making lots of trips, guys. I'm just going to do a whole bunch of trips up and a whole bunch of trips down, and you don't need to see that. That'll be a waste of your time. All right, gang, welcome back. I am just about there. I'm about to put the last little bits into the spaces, and it's going to be done. One there, and a couple more over here, and we are done with it. So that's it, essentially. I just need to... Well, I gotta put some water in those guys, but I'm gonna do that in a moment. As you can see, they're all flowing to the edge. You might not be able to see it as clearly there. This, I don't know why that is. That's probably just because of the way lights are working. And I'm leaving these in here for now because I need to come up and do that one last little bit. But as you can see, they are all flowing there. So let me go get my last 3 buckets of water that I need. I'm going to take 4 real fast. Right, and while I'm here, I am going to... Yeah, the water's all in, so I can do that now. Alright. While I'm here, I'm going to set it up, jump across, so that everything will be operational. One there, one there. And do I have 28 sticks? Such a weird number. I don't know how many sticks that's going to give me, but let me use that. Okay, so let me put 32 in for now, just so we see how many are going. Boom. Hear them? So those are working, but this one is not as intended, and it's going to continue to not work after I do this. Oops. Now it would, actually. So now that side's going and this side is not. Oh, you feel that lag? That's because everything's working as intended. Alright, so let me go on up here. You see how it's supposed to work. It will be working just fine. One in there. One in there. One in there. I can hear the beasts already. That was probably not a wise decision on my part to do it so quickly. Let me get up here, see if there's anybody around. No. Okay, so let's take these out. And that ladder. And that ladder. And that ladder. All the way to the bottom. Okay. Oh, whoa! Let me get an axe down here so I don't inadvertently destroy everything. Okay. So as you can see, it's working as intended. Boom, boom, boom. And these last 2. This guy and that guy. Alright, so now all that's left is to get this water flowing. And it's about to because of this. Boom, and all three are going. It's lit up in here because a zombie spawned in here. I'm not exactly sure why it did it, but I think we're okay for now. We're going to leave that running. And I'm going to expand this timer by another 64. Now let's just throw them all in there. So that's how often that'll go off. And now to go to the top and go AFK for a bit. But first, let me go downstairs and see what we've got. And we'll use... I'll just go AFK for about half an hour. Then come back and show you in like a little 2-minute clip, maybe tops, of how much stuff I got. So, let's take a quick peek. 29 in there. 17 in there. Nothing is yet in there. Alright, so things will start filtering out. Let me see what... oh yes, and then all of this will get cleaned out. I'm leaving this here for now because I still need to stockpile things. That was... this guy? You hear him falling? Those should be arrows filtering through. Let me get all those torches. You hear all those guys falling? Oh, yes, it's working perfectly. I should hang out down here. Yes, I want string. What else do I want? Oh my goodness. Yes, yes, yes. So happy. What else did we get? That was 26 before. That was 21. That was still 35. How many more? Wow. Okay, so I think we can say it's a success. It's working very well. Now to put some decorative pieces here. Earlier I saw a creeper spawn right on top of these. Or actually, when I noticed him, he was on top of my hoppers. I didn't think they spawned on top of hoppers. Maybe I'll give them half slabs. But then again, I didn't think they spawned on half slabs, and there was one in there. And it gets worse. I was so lit up on that main balcony throughout this entire construction area moment. Here come a bunch more. That's what you get. That's what you get. That's right. I had a boomer show up out of nowhere up there. So I was getting my buckets of water, and all of a sudden, tss, you know the sound. And then he blew up. I was like, where is he? No, I just started strafing to the right to get away from him because my headphone said he was on my left. And then I turned around, and there was another one. So there was not one, but two boomers there. So I was able to get them out of there and take care of business. Everything's working good. I think we're going to call it a success from here. You don't need to see me go up there and go AFK. That's going up. That's not going up. That's still not there. But things are starting to drop. Wonderful. I like it. I like it a lot. 4 pieces of string. Zombie flesh going up. Excellent. Everything is working as intended. Okay. I'm taking this down. I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to leave that other one there because I might do decorative stuff. But, ladies and gentlemen, I believe this one is a completed project. I'm going to wrap it up right here. Say thank you very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to see more like this, well, not like this, then subscribe. I won't do another one like this for some time. I might make a compilation video and release it next week, just of everything, just all time-lapse of the construction, and put statistics on there after I measure how well it does, etc., etc., etc. But that'll be for the next time. So until next time, insert a catchy catchphrase here, and I'll see you again really, really soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.